One of the things I've noticed about young men, I work around a lot of people who are much younger than I am, and I've noticed that when we talk about women, which is what men talk about, men talk a lot about women, that we say the same things. We notice that women have the same traits. We can see them with our eyes and experience them in life. But the younger men are angry about it. The younger men are angry about the traits of women, and older men tend to talk about the traits of women with great affection. So if you say that women, for example, women are more emotional than men, that is true. Women are more emotional than men. Most of us older guys kind of find that charming and delightful, and it kind of softens our lives. To have a woman in our life softens our lives a little bit because it reminds us that emotions do play a part in life, and we should pay attention to that. The younger guys feel somehow cheated by this. And of course, it only took me a while to figure out that the reason is the younger guys had not been told. Nobody told them. Everybody told them men and women are the same. Any difference you see is societally induced, okay? And so they're angry when they've been cheated. They've been lied to. The same is true of women. It used to be that women told their daughters, watch out for men. They have a very, very powerful sex drive. They lose their heads. They do stupid stuff. They're sometimes cruel. Some of them are bad guys. You have to really pay attention to this, and once you knew that, you understood that when you were dealing with a good man, when you were dealing with a man who didn't behave that way, you were dealing with somebody who had a lot of restraint, somebody who had been trained to respect other people, to understand that women were in fact other people, and I think that is very hard. It's very hard for young men when they are awash in testosterone to get that through their heads. It is very hard for them not to think like target, there's the target female. That's everything in their body is telling them to do that. So girls were warned and they were told, and then they learned that most men are pretty good, Most men are pretty decent, especially when they're sober. Most men are pretty decent, and they learn to respect that as well. And they learn to respect a man's power, and they learn to respect his restraint. If you lie about what people are, it makes people angry when they discover the truth. This is one of the biggest problems with the left, is they want to lie. They want to tell us things aren't the way they are. Oh, Islam, it's the religion of peace. They want to tell us that. And then you get twice as angry and you start generalizing twice as much. Instead of saying, some forms of Islam are not so peaceful, you get furious at everybody. And this is the state we find ourselves in. They have lied to us. The feminists lied to us about what men are. They lied to us about what women are. And now everybody is ticked off at one another, and that's not the way it should be. The relationship between the sexes should be one of the chief joys of life.